I've given you some homework, so it'll be very, very important for you to think about, the tasks that I've given you and to work on that. Because one of the beliefs we have is that actually the work happens in between sessions. So I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Until then, take care. Yeah.
Family therapists work with young people, adults and their families, and with couples to help them resolve difficulties that they're having in their lives. Graduates of this course come out with both an academic and a professional qualification. One of the best things about this course is how the research and the theory is interwoven and intertwined throughout the whole course. So when students actually begin their clinical work, or when they actually graduate and start to work with families, they can feel confidence that they have a good research and theoretical base to their clinical work with families.
Students pick up skills to help them to think about the families that they are working with, hearing what they're saying, but also noticing how they are relating and connecting with each other. The patterns that they get into that get them stuck.
Difficulty shouldn't be seen as embedded in a person, but it should be seen in the context of a wider system. Though my background is in nursing, I was able to really expand my knowledge, my skills and my expertise in a way that support families to deal with some really difficult challenges and to see them walking away feeling that they're equipped with the skills to deal with those challenges in the future.
The training in family therapy is part-time or full-time training, and at the IoPPN we run the only full-time course.
Students are required to have a prior professional background, which may be teaching, social work or nursing, any area in which you may come across families. Having done the certificate course, students can choose to either use their skills in their prior professional backgrounds, or they can choose to continue onto the master's course, after which they will be entitled to be registered as a systemic and family psychotherapist with a professional body.
The IoPPN and the South London and Maudsley NHS Foundation Trust have a very unique and close relationship. Students have access to a wide variety of clinical opportunities, for example in psychosis clinics, in the eating disorder service or in the child and adolescent mental health services.
My background is in safeguarding and social care, so working with families has always been my passion, and my placement is in a child and adolescent mental health setting, whilst my supervision group is in an adult setting in the Maudsley outpatient clinic where I work with couples. So it's great to have an opportunity to work with children and adolescents as well as adults.
And begin to think about how that influences how he acts, how he behaves, how he sees himself.
Within the course there are different topics we cover, such as clinical skills, the academic seminars. We think about how to link theory to practice. And what I enjoy most about it is when we then go into our clinical work and are supervised by our course tutors, we are really being challenged on how to implement the concepts and the theory in practice. And it is challenging, but it's really enjoyable and really pushes you to develop professionally as well as personally.
What students tell us that they like about our course here is the strong support they get from tutors. The online learning resources have been a real hit with our students, and the excellent facilities at the IoPPN.
I've managed to, soon after finishing the course, find a job as a systemic family therapist in the private sector. Most of my colleagues have also found jobs as family therapists, and I also get invited back to do lectures here at the IoPPN, so the scope is wonderful.
What I quite like about the IoPPN is that there is a lot of integrative thinking and teaching different theoretical approaches. So I will be able, at the end of the course, to dip into these different theoretical models and apply them to practice.
This will be one of the best experiences of your life. You would make great relationships, you would benefit from very dedicated tutors who work hard to see that you achieve, and your prospects in terms of finding work afterwards is wonderful.